Hello, my name is Emily Elliott. I am a juror on the case regarding Meagan Molina, plaintiff, and defendant Pheona Grant of Ashford Hospital. Ashford Hospital distributed an operating room schedule to employees via email. The hospital's operating room schedule contained information about the patient's upcoming surgery. Information disclosed included, but was not limited to, her social security number, birth date, age, residence, insurance and payment method, former surgeries, former and current medications, past medical conditions, her primary care physician's name, her personal psychiatrist information, and other health professionals that she has seen in the past year. As the defendants stand with Ashford to prove they did not violate anything, we need to look at the situation. Ms. Meagan Molina worked there and knew that with the schedules that came out, their information of the patients is disclosed. She knew what would be on there with that schedule. According to the Privacy Act of 1974, governments maintain information about individuals with the rights of individuals to be protected against unwarranted invasions of their privacy stemming from federal agencies, collection, maintenance, use, and disclosure of personal information about them, according to my research of justice sharing. Even though she worked at Ashford and didn't want her supervisor to know, she and her coworkers had access to medical records the whole time. So they eventually would have seen, if she was in the operating room, all that information. Also, her supervisor would eventually know about her procedure coming up. So she would know that the surgery would be coming up, so she would also see it in the schedule, even if it was not emailed to her. The Privacy Act, if the email was not sent telling everyone, she'll be out for a while. The Privacy Act does have exceptions like Census Bureau law enforcement purposes, but also administrative purposes, which in her supervisor case would have access to those. This includes to be able for a supervisor to see the schedule and to say that she will be on it. I understand she does not want her supervisor to know all of her information, since it could cause problems with her work efforts. Although, according to Labor and Workforce Development, employers may legally terminate an employee at any time for any reason without incurring legal liability. However, an employee may not discriminate against any employee against their religion, gender, age, color, national origin, or disability. So even though she could happen to have more procedures after this, there's no way they can say, we want to fire you because you've been having so many surgeries. So that would not happen in Meagan Molina's case. Overall, I believe suing over a regular daily schedule should not be the case. I think to learn from this problem, you want to evolve a little for the operating room schedule. Since she did have information that probably should not needed to be included, like she had her payment method on there and also her psychiatrist visits. Those should only be strictly for, the payment method should only be for the bill collector, and the psychiatrist should only be for the psychiatrist. Unless they're having surgery over her brain, she wouldn't really need that information. The only option I would say is to have Ashford Hospital learn from this mistake and to update their schedule to make it so it's less privacy, but also I don't believe suing Ashford Hospital for just giving some information over her past surgeries and any health information could cause a problem. She knew what she was going through, and if she didn't want anyone to know, she should have chose a different hospital. It would be easily, if she didn't want that hospital, it'd be easily, her records would be easily handled over there, since by that time we probably had the electronic records. So overall, I think suing should not happen because Pheona Grant, no, excuse me, Meagan, she kind of knew what was coming, so if she does feel like this could hurt her in the long run, and her supervisor might take her surgeries in a different way and possibly fire her, then she could do a complaint to the Labor and Workforce Development. And that is all I have to say for Meagan Molina plaintiff and defendant Pheona Grant for Ashford Hospital. This is Emily Elliott, juror probably number 12. Thank you.